Today, I want to talk about something really close to my heart, the amazing family tree of karate. It's a story that's not just about fighting, it's about people, culture, and a journey across centuries. To understand karate, we first have to travel back in time to the beautiful Ryukyu Kingdom, which we now know as Okinawa. This small island was a busy hub for trade. Ships from all over Asia would stop there, bringing not just goods but also new ideas and knowledge. It was a special place where different cultures met and mixed, creating something totally unique. One of the most important influences on Okinawan culture came from its big neighbor, China. For hundreds of years, Chinese families, officials, and martial artists traveled to Okinawa. They brought with them their incredible fighting arts, often called Kung Fu or Chinese Kenpo. These arts were very sophisticated, with powerful hand techniques, deep stances, and breathing methods. The Okinawans were fascinated by these skills. They watched, they learned, and they started to blend these Chinese methods with their own local traditions. This cultural exchange was the first seed planted in the soil from which karate would eventually grow. The people of Okinawa had their own native fighting system too. It was called te, which simply means hand. This local art was practical and effective, developed over generations for self-defense. Life wasn't always easy, and knowing how to protect yourself and your family was essential. The Okinawan te focused on direct, powerful strikes and blocks. It was a no-nonsense art born from necessity. When the Chinese martial arts arrived, the Okinawan masters didn't just copy them. Instead, they took the new ideas and carefully combined them with their own te, making it even stronger and more versatile. This beautiful mixing of cultures happened over a very long time. It wasn't a quick process. Imagine a master from China sharing a technique, and an Okinawan master thinking about how to make it work with what he already knew. This slow, thoughtful blending is what makes karate's history so rich. The art wasn't just invented, it evolved. It absorbed the best parts of Chinese Kenpo, while holding on to the spirit of Okinawan te. This fusion created a powerful new martial art, known then as Toad or China Hand, the true ancestor of the karate we practice and love today. As karate continued to grow in Okinawa, it started to take on different flavors in different places. The art developed mainly in 3 villages: Shuri, Naha, and Tomari. Each village had its own unique approach to Toad, creating 3 distinct styles or branches. These styles became known as Shuri-te, Naha-te, and Tomari-te. They are like the 3 main trunks of the karate family tree, and almost every style we know today can trace its lineage back to one of them. These weren't rival styles, but rather different interpretations of the same core principles, shaped by the needs and philosophies of their communities. Shuri-te was practiced in Shuri, the capital city where the king and nobles lived. Because it was the art of the upper class and palace guards, it focused on speed, explosive power, and long-range techniques. The movements were quick and linear, designed to end a confrontation swiftly and decisively. Think of it as the lightning-fast protector of the kingdom. The masters of Shuri-te, like the legendary Sokan Bushi Matsumura, taught an art that was both elegant and incredibly effective. This style laid the groundwork for many of the most popular karate styles in the world today. Naha-te, on the other hand, developed in the bustling port city of Naha. This was a commercial center with strong ties to southern China. The style reflected this connection, emphasizing strong, stable stances, powerful close-range fighting, and dynamic breathing techniques. Naha-te is more about rooted strength and continuous pressure, like the unstoppable force of the ocean tide. It focused on grappling, joint locks, and powerful circular blocks. The great master Kanryo Higaonna was a key figure here, having traveled to China to deepen his knowledge and bring it back to the people of Naha. The third style, Tomari-te, came from the village of Tomari, which was located near both Shuri and Naha. As you might guess, this style was a bit of a mix of the other 2. It was practiced by farmers and fishermen, so it was very practical and down-to-earth. Tomari-te was known for its clever angles, evasive footwork, and unique kata. It combined the speed of Shuri-te with some of the close-range tactics of Naha-te. Masters like Kosaku Matsumura were famous for their skill and character, passing down an art that valued intelligence and adaptability just as much as physical strength. For centuries, karate remained a treasured secret of Okinawa. But in the early 20th century, a new generation of masters decided it was time to share this incredible art with the world. One of the most important figures in this movement was Gichin Funakoshi, a student of the Shuri-te tradition. Funakoshi was a schoolteacher who believed deeply in karate's power to build character. In 1922, he traveled to mainland Japan to give a public demonstration. The response was overwhelming and he was asked to stay and teach. Funakoshi's style eventually became known as Shotokan, and it is now one of the most widely practiced styles on the planet. Following Funakoshi's journey, other masters also brought their unique styles from Okinawa to Japan and beyond. Chojun Miyagi, the top student of Naha-te master Kanryo Higaonna, developed a style he named Goju-ryu. The name means hard soft style, perfectly describing its blend of powerful hard strikes and gentle circular blocks with controlled breathing. Miyagi's Goju-ryu represents a direct link to the southern Chinese martial arts that so heavily influenced Naha-te. It's a style that teaches you how to be both a rock and the water flowing around it, adapting to any situation you might face. Another brilliant master, Kenwa Mabuni, also played a huge role in karate's story. Mabuni had the unique experience of studying under the masters of both Shuri-te and Naha-te. He wanted to preserve the teachings of both traditions, so he created a new style called Shito-Ryu. He named it in honor of his two main teachers. Because of his vast knowledge, Shito-Ryu has the largest number of kata of any karate style. It is a complete library of Okinawan karate, combining the linear speed of Shuri-te with the rooted power of Naha-te, offering students an incredibly rich and diverse curriculum. At the same time, a fourth major style emerged in Japan, created by Hironori Otsuka. Otsuka was already a master of Shindo Yoshinryu Jujutsu when he began training in Shotokan karate under Gichin Funakoshi. He combined Funakoshi's techniques with the fluid movements and grappling of Jujutsu to create his own style, which he called Wado-ryu, or Way of Harmony. Wado-ryu is unique because it emphasizes evasion and body shifting, or taisabaki, over direct blocking. These four styles, Shotokan, Goju-ryu, Shito-ryu, and Wado-ryu, became the pillars of modern karate, each carrying the spirit of Okinawa to every corner of the globe. The karate family tree didn't stop growing with those four major styles. As the art spread across the world, it continued to evolve, with new branches sprouting from the old trunks. One of the most dynamic branches to appear after World War II was Kyokushin karate. Founded by Masutatsu Mas Oyama, Kyokushin is famous for its full-contact, knockdown fighting style. Oyama believed that true karate could only be tested through intense, realistic sparring. His philosophy of the strongest karate created a powerful and demanding style that has inspired martial artists everywhere to push their physical and mental limits. When karate arrived in America, it began to mix with other martial arts and adapt to a new culture. This led to the creation of various hybrid systems, often called American karate or American freestyle karate. These styles blended traditional karate techniques with elements from boxing, wrestling, and taekwondo. Pioneers like Joe Louis and Bill Superfoot Wallace helped shape this new movement, which became hugely popular through point fighting tournaments. This branch of the karate tree shows how adaptable the art is, always finding new ways to express itself while keeping its core values of discipline and respect. Today, karate is a truly global phenomenon. It is practiced by millions of people in almost every country on Earth. From small dojos in quiet towns to huge international competitions, the spirit of karate is alive and well. It is an art for everyone, regardless of age, gender, or physical ability. It teaches us self-defense, gives us confidence, and helps us build a strong mind and body. The journey of karate from a small island secret to a worldwide family is a beautiful story of human connection and the enduring power of the martial arts. The ultimate recognition of karate's global journey came in 2020, when it made its debut as an official sport in the Tokyo Olympics. Seeing karate athletes on that world stage was an incredible moment for all of us in the community. It was a tribute to every master who passed down their knowledge and every student who ever bowed to enter a dojo. The karate family tree continues to grow, with its roots deep in Okinawan soil and its branches reaching for the sky. It's an honor to be a small part of this amazing legacy, and I hope you feel inspired to find your own place in it too.